So as we go live, Dhananjay Munde has taken oath. As we go live, Hassan Mushrif has taken oath. As we go live, Ajit Pawar took oath. As we go live, Dilip Valse Patil took oath, and it is said that Chhagan Bhujbal has joined them. So this figure of 30 that people are talking about and now talking about 40 seems to be real. It seems to be happening. So what you are technically talking about is NCP joining the Shiva Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party. Now this is what is actually looking, and now it seems to be real because I think such decisions, such senior people from NCP just coming and joining overnight and just because Ajit Pawar called up will not happen. Number one. Number two, like I said, I have studied NCP very closely, and believe me, I think that there is a larger conspiracy to this. There is a larger strategy to this. This cannot happen. This cannot happen without Mr. Sharad Pawar's blessings. This just cannot happen without Mr. Sharad Pawar's blessing. People like Hassan Mushrif have dedicated their lives to Sharad Pawar. People like Chhagan Bhujbal are absolutely loyal to Sharad Pawar. And Ajit Pawar does not have that kind of clout to kind of get these people going. So this doesn't look just an ordinary split like what happened with Shinde, wherein he one fine day took people to Assam and they caught Uddhav Thackeray by surprise. ये कुछ surprise नहीं है, is what I believe. I don't think this is a surprise. I will try and talk to more experts right now. I'll try and link more experts to the program. I'm going to continue this live almost throughout the day as much as possible, and I'm going to get people, experts for you. But the point is, my initial view is, listen, this doesn't look like a surprise. There is a definite strategy that is being placed on. There's a definite strategy that's gone behind this, and I think it is to a very major extent with Mr. Pawar's blessing. That's number one. Number two is, yesterday, if you I mean, it's all over the media too. Yesterday, you would have noticed that there has been a lot of, I'm just looking at people who are taking oath so that I can keep you abreast as it happens. So, if you would have noticed, yesterday there was a meeting which was held in Ajit Pawar and even today morning, when even Supriya Sule was part of it. Chhagan Bhujbal now is walking up to take oath. So Chhagan Bhujbal is being sworn in as a minister. So like I said, Gopinath Munde, Dhananjay Munde, Hassan Mushrif, now Chhagan Bhujbal, Ajit Pawar, all have taken oath. Dilip Valse Patil, all have taken oath right now. They are taking oath, and the process is on. Like I told you, live, Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal is walking up to take oath. So, long and short, there was a meeting between Ajit Pawar and Supriya Sule and all these leaders put together, and there was a decision taken. So this decision just cannot be random. It cannot just happen without anybody knowing, or one fine day it all happened and all that. It is not. I don't think it is. That way. The spike in Ajit Pawar, the spike in Sharad Pawar, Devendra Fadnavis, their debates and their arguments and their counter arguments and all of that added to something, and I think all of that added to this. So the fact remains that I still believe, and I can be proven wrong in the future. My nose can be rubbed on the ground in the future, but I feel that Ajit Pawar will not do this on his own. No decisions like this can happen in NCP on his own. Ajit Pawar will not do it on his own. It is definitely there is a larger strategy to this, and I refuse to believe that Sharad Pawar is not part of that larger strategy. This is what my belief is, and like I told you, at the moment it is Chhagan Bhujbal who's taking the oath now. I think we have one more person who is taking the oath. I still have to get the name. I will let you know as things. So 7 other MLAs have already taken oath. 7 other MLAs. 7 MLAs have already taken the oath. Like I told you, 30 people are supposed to join up with Ajit Pawar. That is what the source say. 36 is what he requires to break the party, to kind of take ownership of the party, which means NCP will no longer be under the control of Sharad Pawar. It will be under the control of Ajit Pawar or whoever they decide to appoint. So that's the way it is going to be. Aditi Sunil Tatkare is now taking oath. Aditi Sunil Tatkare's daughter is now taking oath. Tatkare and all these are people who are very, 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 very close to Sharad Pawar. They are very, very close to Sharad Pawar. People in Mumbai, people who know NCP will tell you these are people who adore Sharad Pawar, who are tremendous loyalists to Sharad Pawar. His daughter is taking notes, so well, all of this looks very strange. I think Devendra Fadnavis is there now. Shinde is there, so all of them are there while this event is happening. So that's where it is. Like I told you, Hassan Mushrif is one person who kind of has been with Sharad Pawar through and through. So these people splitting against Sharad Pawar just doesn't seem to be right. So, I've made my point emphatically clear. I have not proved anything, but I've made my point emphatically clear. Now, let us understand the ramification of all this. You see, what exactly is happening with this? You know what is happening? It's kind of your vote, our vote, just doesn't matter anymore now, does it? Because end of the day, we vote for whoever. 54 constituencies in Maharashtra voted for NCP because they voted for NCP against BJP. They voted for NCP against BJP, and now NCP, because for whatever reasons, they have gone and joined with BJP and Shiva Sena. This is what people voted against, and that's how NCP got those 54 seats. Now, this is the scene. This is what it is. So, here is where democracy is lying. This is where democracy is going to. And the question then I always ask, then what are we talking about? Then where is this concept of democracy? Why do we even go to vote then? Well, which is what the strange factor is. And everybody are playing their mental games. Everybody tries and playing their political game. And you know who's the fool? Nobody else is the fool. It is not the opposition who is the fool. It is not the other political party is the fool. It is the voters who are the fool. Because the biggest fool is made out of the voters. Think about it. That's a fact. The biggest fool that one makes the voters. So that's where it is. So that's the scene. One more person is coming in to take this thing, and that is Sanjay Bansode. Sanjay Bansode is now taking oath. So, according to sources, they say they will have 9 ministers of NCP, 9 ministers of Shiv Sena, and 9 ministers of BJP. That's how it's going to be. That's how the math is going to be in Maharashtra. One doesn't know whether Devendra Fadnavis will continue to be the second deputy CM, or Ajit Pawar will take over completely, and Devendra Fadnavis will be elevated to center. Now, whether he is going to be elevated to center or whether he is going to be sent to center, and then what happens to his career, big question mark. All that is a different topic altogether, which we will discuss some other day. But as on now, this is what the thing is, that Devendra Fadnavis will be elevated to the center, and I think Mr. Ajit Pawar will continue as the deputy CM. Now, this is where it is. Like I told you, what kind of strategy is this? What kind of conspiracy is this? What kind of idea is this? What kind of political move is this? One doesn't know. Is it surprising? Is that Sharad Pawar just gets up in the morning and says, "Arey, ye sab hua hai, aisa sab nahi hai." It is not there. Sharad Pawar knows about it. I am sure Sharad Pawar knows about it. I am sure Supriya Sule knew about it. I am sure Supriya Sule induction as the working president also had a role to play in it. Not that that irked others, and aisa kuch nahi hai. It was totally thought about. I think a reason was created, and this split happened. This is my opinion. I have nothing to prove, but this is my opinion of things, because it is not easy to split an NCP. Unlike Shiva Sena, where Uddhav Thackeray, didn't have the kind of clout that Bala Saheb Thackeray had in Shiva Sena. So obviously there were people who were all over the place. Uddhav Thackeray also fell ill and he couldn't control his party. That happened, but NCP is not like that. NCP is under Sharad Chandra Pawar. Sharad Chandra Pawar is a very strong leader, so all this happening is not quite possible. So that's where it is. a good day for Bharatiya Janata Party, very good day for Bharatiya Janata Party Shiva Sena. Shiva Sena, I don't know. Shiva Sena, I don't know. Shiva Sena, I don't know for the simple reason that, you see, Shiva Sena, who was now, the close confidant and the friend of Bharatiya Janata Party. Now there is a second friend who has come through. So Shiva Sena, I don't know. Shiva Sena, I don't know how comfortable or how much of clout they can maintain. That is something that one needs to know. But yeah, for Bharatiya Janata Party, as on now, comfortable. Whether now the this one our speaker decides to kind of get rid of the MLAs, Shiv Sena MLAs, with with that whoever according to Supreme Court judgment, it's possible. Anil Bhaidas Patil is taking oath right now as we speak. Anil Bhaidas Patil is taking oath right now. Anil Bhaidas Patil, again, MLA, NCP MLA. He's taking oath as we speak right now. So this is where it stands. This is where we stand, and I'll keep you updated as things go ahead. I keep you updated as things go ahead. Let me read some this thing of yours, some comments of yours. Shiv Sena will come back from ashes, is what Manu John says. Manu, possible. It is possible. Okay. Now there's one more thing I want to add here. You know what? There is a large chance that now there is, if NCP genuinely sticks to this alliance, which again is a question mark, like I told you in my first round, NCP sticks to this alliance, then the field is open for Congress. So whoever voted for NCP because they didn't want to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party or wanted to vote out Bharatiya Janata Party will come to Congress. This is an opportunity for Congress. I am repeating myself. Proviso NCP sticks to this alliance. Proviso NCP sticks to this alliance, and this alliance lasts for the next general elections, till next general elections. The people who are voting for NCP against Bharatiya Janata Party will now no longer vote for NCP against Bharatiya Janata Party, because NCP is with Bharatiya Janata Party. These people will vote for Congress. So Congress has a huge opportunity to resurrect itself in Maharashtra. So that's an opportunity for Congress, proviso, like I said, if this thing is maintained. Now that's number one. Number two is, let me tell you, number two is, you see, NCP per se is a group of secular voters. NCP voters are secular. NCP has minorities. NCP gives tremendous impetus to minorities. So in that case, what really happens is, let me put some of your this thing comments as I speak. NCP is a party that also includes minority. It's an inclusive party. It's a secular party. Now one has to see what happens. What happens to issues like Veer Savarkar? What happens to issues when there's a lynching that happened recently? What happens when issues like this happens? Which side will NCP be standing? Which side will Ajit Pawar be standing? Now, like I always said, NCP more than ideology favors opportunity. So for them, opportunity is more important than ideology, which has always been their stand. But still, to appease their voters, to ensure that they are voted again, to ensure that they get votes again, they have to ensure that some part of their ideology or whatever is little ideology they have, that has to be maintained. Now, that's going to be a very important question. You have a right-wing party, this is Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party, and the kind of secular liberal party is now joining hands with them. What is going to be the part? How are things going to be looked at? That's something that one needs to be very clear with them. So these are things that still is unclear. These are things that still we need to wait and watch. Is it a perfect alliance? Let me tell you, it is not. It is not a perfect alliance. This is not a perfect alliance. Somebody says, Sean David says, it's a slap on people who voted for NCP. Yes, Sean, that's what I was saying a while ago. It is a slap on every voter. In fact, the moment we vote for somebody, and we expect that government to be formed, and all of a sudden, and be it whichever party, I am not really talking about only Bharatiya Janata Party, while with Bharatiya Janata Party it seems to be happening more often, but any party, when you are voting for a party and you have another party coming and forming the government, it is a slap on all of us. It's a slap on voters. Of course it is. So there is no debate on it. And let us not celebrate this, because let us not celebrate this, no matter which party you belong to. Let us not celebrate it for the simple reason that this is not how democracy is supposed to work. This is not how our democracy was made. Our founding fathers didn't vision this when they were designing our democracy and our republic. It's a very sad thing that is happening, where people just jump because of their convenience, not because of voters. Does this help the voter? Is it going to help? Is it going to help any voters? Is it going to help the NCP voters who voted for Ajit Pawar and his team? Is it going to help them in any form? No. The only person it is going to help is Ajit Pawar and the team that has joined, or possibly NCP at a larger level, which is what I believe. So, these are things that we need to keep in mind, and these are things that are important when we talk about these aspects. So that's where it is. NCP, I'm told, doesn't openly. Sorry, I'm finding it difficult to read. I'm sorry. How NCP doesn't openly want to come out and supporting this. Yes, Peer Khan says NCP doesn't want to do it openly. I agree to you, Peer Khan. I also feel the same. Uh, Shameless people, how many times? I mean, all this is definitely something that we need to talk about. Everyone has their own opinion about reality. No one knows what will be happening upcoming Maharashtra legislative election. See, let me tell you something. After it's like this, politics is a lot of it that people talk about are guesstimates, because there is no information that gets leaked out and all that. Everybody talks about estimation. Everybody talks about what they feel. Everybody talks based on their experience with that particular political party, or the experience based on how we saw that political party for so many years. So being attached to a political party, as in reporting about a political party, understanding a political party, getting into the minds of the political party, that is how people come and give you analysis. But the fact remains that nobody knows what is right, what is wrong. Sharad Pawar said that in 2014 I openly supported I without unconditionally supported Bharatiya Janata Party because I wanted to kind of create a rift between Bharatiya Janata Party and Shiv Sena. He said that. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But the fact remains that that's how it is. Did anybody say about it? Did anybody talk about it? Did anybody think about it? No, nobody. At that point in time, a lot of people were surprised, and a lot of people, resigned to the fact that, like I said, NCP is a party of opportunity, not of a party of an ideology. So they said, "Okay, opportunity tha." They want to be goody to the government in power, so they did it. So that's the way it is. That's the way they saw it, and that's the way it works. So this is how this is from me. And at the moment, Dhananjay Munde, like I told you, Hasan Mushrif second, who took oath. Dhananjay Munde, Hasan Mushrif, Dilip Valse Patil. I will try and tell you all the names. Hasan Mushrif, of course, Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, Dilip Valse Patil, Dhananjay Munde, Chhagan Bhujbal. These were some of the ministers that took oath today, and there are some major names that took oath today. Like I told you, it was some of these leaders are known to be very, very close. Hasan Mushrif is known to be so close to Sharad Pawar. So everything sounds very weird, but all the same. So this is what this is from me at the moment. I will get a guest in some time, and then get back to you. Nothing much to add on except for maybe giving more more guesstimates and estimates. There's nothing much to add on. So I'll see you back. I will see you with a guest, and till then, namaskar and have a good lunch. I guess I think we've crossed lunchtime. So have a nice lunch. Take care. Bye bye.